Day 3 of AirVenture and day 2 at the fly-in for one of the pilots who helped save 155 people on that plane that crash-landed into New York's Hudson River.
Today, Jeffery Skiles told his story. He is from the Madison area, and he spoke of how he and his captain landed the jet in the water after birds knocked out both of the jet's engines. Fox 11's Evan Peralta is live at EAA tonight. And Evan, I bet that was quite a story to hear.
Yeah, it was, Michelle, definitely. You know, Skiles, he's got more than 20,000 hours in the cockpit, and he's been flying passengers safely for U.S. Airways since about 1986, but it was his 5.5-minute flight back this past January, if you remember, that he'll probably most be remembered for.
Well, I guess it's certainly about the worst thing you can face as a pilot, having both engines fail at low altitude like that. But
3,000 feet up and just 2 minutes into the flight of U.S. Airways Flight 1549, it happened.
it sounded like hail when they hit the airplane.
A flock of geese struck the engines.
After a while, it became apparent the engines were not going to restart, and the only option for us was to land in the Hudson River.
Skiles told the crowd when they were gliding down to the water it felt like sinking into a bathtub amid all the skyscrapers of New York City.
We hit hard on the tail, but then just seemed to skim onto the water. But then the nose popped up, and the plane was bobbing in the water. I tell you, I think I have made worse landings.
All 155 people aboard made it out safely, those in attendance rightfully calling Skiles a hero.
I think so.
Gives me kind of cold chills. I mean, it's a great thing, just amazing.
However, Skiles says he's never thought of himself as a hero, just someone who did his job.
Everybody got together, did what they had to do, performed their role, and saved each other. And that's the story.
Now, if you're down here Friday night, you'll be able to hear another version of the story. That's when the captain of that plane from A Miracle on the Hudson is scheduled to speak. That's Captain Chelsea Sullenberger. He'll be here Friday night. Now, if you want to know about Skiles, he says, this incident, it really didn't frighten him away from flying planes. He says just about 3 months afterwards, he was back in the cockpit. We're live at the AirVenture in Oshkosh. Evan Peralta, Fox 11 News.